Steve Cohen, the big boss at SAC Capital, is pretty hardcore. Picture this. Cohen is right there in the mix, on the trading floor, making sure the thermostat is always set to a crisp 69 degrees, which is considered cold, depends on personal preferences. Consider that the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers suggests an ideal temperature range of 73 degrees to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. So why is Steve Cohen keeping such a low temperature? First of all, for those of you that don't know who Steve Cohen is, let's make a quick introduction. Steve Cohen, that's the dude who's pretty much a big shot in the world of hedge funds, also happens to own the New York Mets. He kicked things off with his own ventures, Point72 Asset Management, and before that, SAC Capital Advisors. Born and bred in Great Neck, New York, back in '56, Cohen's made some waves. Not all of them good, though. Like, there was this massive $1.8 billion fine for insider trading that got slapped on him, but that hasn't stopped him from being a titan in the investment game. He's got this degree in economics from the University of Pennsylvania, and as of April 2022, his bank account's looking pretty hefty, with around $17.4 billion. Cohen's ride hasn't been all smooth sailing. After some insider trading drama, SAC had to shut down, but he bounced back with Point72. Besides all the money-making and controversy, Cohen's got a softer side. Through the Stephen and Alexandra Cohen Foundation, he's throwing support behind causes like battling Lyme disease, helping out communities that get overlooked, and taking care of veterans' mental health. So, yeah, the guy's got layers. Steve Cohen has been described as a complex figure in terms of leadership style. On one hand, since taking over the Mets, he's been seen as this friendly, down-to-earth guy. But then, you hear stories from his hedge fund days that paint a totally different picture. For starters, a heavy hitter at Point72 once slammed Cohen with a gender discrimination complaint, accusing him of losing his cool way too often, being pretty harsh, and fostering a work environment that was anything but welcoming. And then, there's the chatter about his days at SAC Capital. Some folks thought his hands-off style there might have left the door open for some shady deals. Switching gears to his role with the Mets, Cohen hasn't been shy about opening his wallet, which has stirred up a mix of worry and side-eye from other big names in the MLB. They're a bit uneasy about the ripple effects of his big spending on the league's overall money matters. So, while Steve Cohen has definitely made his mark and has some commendable qualities, there's also a stack of stories suggesting that navigating his leadership style can be quite the roller coaster. Steve Cohen's way of running things has definitely got people talking. In the world of hedge funds, like at his old gig SAC Capital, the vibe was intense. Imagine a supercharged, high-stress place where not everyone felt like they belonged. It's said that Cohen's chill, hands-off leadership might have been a bit too laid back, possibly letting some sketchy moves slide under his watch. Now, flipping over to the sports scene, as the head honcho of the New York Mets, Cohen's not shy about throwing down some serious cash on the team. This big spender attitude is cool for the Mets, but is causing a bit of a stir among the other MLB bigwigs. They're worried his splashy spending could mess with the whole league's money flow, making things pricey for everyone. So, while Cohen's making moves and shaking things up in both finance and sports, it's a mixed bag of respect, side eyes, and debates about his style and the waves he's making. Now let's rewind everything and go back to our main topic. Why Steve Cohen liked to keep his office at 69 degrees. Maintaining an office at 69 degrees Fahrenheit, as Steve Cohen is known to do, is not just a quirky preference, but a strategic move believed to enhance productivity and alertness among his staff. The cooler temperature is thought to stave off feelings of comfort and sleepiness, ensuring that everyone stays sharp and focused. This concept isn't unique to Cohen. It taps into broader research suggesting that cooler workplace environments can contribute to improved cognitive performance by keeping individuals more alert. A notable example from the tech world is Facebook's CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, who has also been reported to prefer cooler temperatures in the workplace, with reports suggesting he keeps the thermostat around 60 degrees Fahrenheit to boost focus and efficiency among his team. Similarly, the late Apple co-founder Steve Jobs was known for his meticulous attention to detail, including the work environment. While there isn't specific evidence to suggest he kept his offices at cooler temperatures, Jobs' overarching philosophy aimed at maximizing productivity and creativity could imply a consideration of such environmental factors. In the finance sector, Lloyd Blankfein, former CEO of Goldman Sachs, was known for his intense work ethic and high expectations. While specific details about office temperatures under his leadership are not widely documented, the demanding culture he fostered at Goldman Sachs might well have included optimizing physical environments for peak performance. These examples underscore a broader recognition among high-achieving leaders that the physical workspace, including ambient temperature, plays a crucial role in driving team performance. By keeping the office cooler, leaders like Cohen, Zuckerberg, and potentially Jobs and Blankfein tap into a simple yet effective method to encourage a more dynamic and efficient work atmosphere. The theory that cooler office temperatures can increase alertness and productivity is backed by some scientific findings, but it's important to note that the effectiveness can vary greatly among individuals and contexts. A study published in the journal Ergonomics found that while warmer office temperatures reduced typing errors and increased output, the optimal temperature for productivity might not be as cool as some leaders like Steve Cohen prefer. The relationship between office temperature and productivity is nuanced, with several scientific studies offering insights that underscore the complexity of finding an optimal temperature for all work environments. A notable study from Cornell University in 2004 by Alan Hedge revealed that increasing office temperatures from 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit led to a 44% decrease in typing errors and a 150% increase in typing output, suggesting that warmer environments might enhance productivity. Contrasting this, a comprehensive review by the Helsinki University of Technology and the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory in 2006 found that worker performance improves with temperatures up to 69.8 to 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit, but declines when temperatures exceed 73.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This indicates a more moderate temperature range might be optimal for productivity. Additionally, research in the Ergonomics Journal highlighted that temperature impacts workers' performance, particularly for tasks requiring advanced cognitive functions such as decision-making and concentration. These studies collectively suggest there isn't a one-size-fits-all temperature for optimal productivity. Various factors, including the nature of work, individual temperature preferences, clothing, and even cultural or climatic differences, play significant roles in determining the ideal office temperature. Organizations aiming to foster a productive work environment need to consider these diverse factors and possibly adopt flexible policies to accommodate the varying needs of their workforce. Another aspect to consider is personal comfort. Research indicates that people's productivity peaks when they are comfortable, which includes environmental factors like temperature. A study from Cornell University suggested that warmer temperatures, around 77 degrees Fahrenheit, actually led to fewer typing errors and higher productivity than cooler temperatures. Moreover, individual preferences play a significant role. What feels invigoratingly cool to one person might be distractingly cold to another, affecting their ability to focus and work efficiently.